spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. Oh my, Rockhounds win.
Alrighty, good afternoon, minor league baseball fans, and welcome to the second game of this three-game set between the visiting Tulsa Drillers and your San Antonio Missions. Well, today we start game number 2 of this three-game set, and we are getting ready to have a good day of baseball. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You download that on any smartphone. Well, let's get ready and get out your scorecards as we present today's starting lineups. It is a 1 o'clock game, clear skies, and we are good to go. Alright, get out your scorecards. Here's today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Tulsa Drillers. Leading off and playing in center field, Alfredo Arias. Arias in center. Batting second for Tulsa is the first baseman, Adrian Ochoa. Ochoa at first. Second baseman is Elvis Wiseman. He'll bat third for the Driller lineup. Wiseman at second. Rob Sagedian will be batting fourth for the Driller lineup. Sagedian at third. Batting left is Steven Negrai. Negrai at left. Bobby Avery will be right field. He'll bat sixth for the Drillers. Avery at right. Batting seventh is the shortstop, Garrett McLeod. McLeod as short. In the catching duties is Stephen Riley. Riley catching. And that rounds out the batting order for the Drillers. And on the mound for Tulsa, Brock Stewart. Stewart, today's Tulsa Drillers pitcher. And now let's get your scorecards out for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in right field, Wilson McCormick. McCormick at right. Mark Blamero will be third. As he bats second, he'll be the third baseman. Batting third is the left fielder, Greg Hansen. Hansen at left. Alfredo Arroyo will be center field. Arroyo at center. Batting fifth is the second baseman, Ernesto Montoya. Montoya at second. Reggie Bland will be batting sixth for San Antonio. Bland at first. The catching duties is batting number 7, catcher Ronald Clemente. Batting 8th is the shortstop Vernon Sellers. He rounds out the batting order for San Antonio. McCormick, Blamero, and Hansen will be your first lead on 3. Arrero, Montoya, Bland will be your middle 3. Van Clemente and Sellers round out the batting order for the Missions this afternoon. And on the mound for San Antonio, Daniel Alexander. Alexander, today's Missions pitcher. There's your starting lineups.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Alexander, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So striding in, Rafael Arias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping in, Adrian Ochoa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Elvis Wiseman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Sellers loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, William McCormick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, William McCormick.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box now, Mark Palmero. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
At the plate, Greg Hansen. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Standing in now, Alfredo Arroyo. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. To short, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Segedin. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Bobby Avery comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting 7, shortstop, Garrett McLeod.
Settling in now, Garrett McLeod. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 0-1. Hit hard to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Riley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Henson. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Ernesto Montoya, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Ernesto Montoya.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First offering on its way. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And a bare-handed attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Ronald Clemente. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Vernon Sellers.
Digging in, Vernon Sellers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards short. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Daniel Alexander. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Now to the plate, Brock Stewart, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henson giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Adrian Ochoa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Arias, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Ready for another chance? Elvis Wiseman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. McCormick sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Negri. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arroyo coasts under it, and that retires the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 2.5. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-1. Stepping into the box, William McCormick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark.
Striding in once again, Mark Palmero. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Henson, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alfredo Arroyo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Negri is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Bobby Avery.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And one gone.
Now batting, Jordan. Garrett.
Now in the box, Garrett McLeod. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCormick has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Riley. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Leading off the inning, Ernesto Montoya, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ernesto Montoya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Avery has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Reggie.
Stepping up now, Reggie Bland. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Ronald Clemente.
Into the box, Ronald Clemente. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, T-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Avery is there, 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Drillers lead it 3-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brock Stewart, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Arias, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, First baseman.
Digging in once again, Adrian Ochoa. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the...
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Daniel Alexander, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Daniel Alexander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. McLeod takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30. William.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William McCormick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Bouncer up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Elvis Wiseman.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Back up the middle. Sellers up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Rob Seguin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Arroyo has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Stephen Negri, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Montoya moving to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Greg Hansen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Left fielder, Ray Hansen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Alfredo.
Digging in to try it again, Alfredo Arroyo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. lifted the other way down the left field line. Negri on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Ernesto Montoya.
Ernesto Montoya.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their fifth of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the seventh inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Bobby Avery.
Right fielder, Bobby Avery.
Now here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. Sellers right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Garrett McLeod. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Riley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jimmy Jimmy Calero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Jimmy Calero.
Leading off the inning, Reggie Bland, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Clemente. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Wiseman has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Vernon Sellers.
Stepping in, Vernon Sellers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out. You have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Drillers lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the mission, number 63, Kyle Lord.
Leading off the inning, Rafael Arias, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Riding in once again, Adrian Ochoa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Elvis Wiseman will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in Rob Seguin. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arroyo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jeffrey Clemens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Jeffrey Clemens.
Leading off the inning, Mark Palmero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mark Palmero.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On the ground towards second. Wiseman comes up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Hansen. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alfredo Arroyo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Negri on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Stephen Negri. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Avery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. McCormick is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, Georgia, Garrett McLeod.
Now at the plate, Garrett McLeod. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Peter Rivera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 18, Peter Rivera. Now playing right field and batting in the ninth spot. Number 3.
Striding in to start the ninth, Ernesto Montoya, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ernesto Montoya.
Hard hit towards center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Reggie Bland.
Into the box now, Reggie Bland is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Ronald Clemente.
Now at the plate, Ronald Clemente. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Into the box, Vernon Sellers. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tulsa Drillers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brock Stewart gets the W on the mound. Daniel Alexander takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
And so another defeat for the San Antonio Missions as they lost the second game of this 3-game set. Well, we are about to get underway of our 3rd and final game with the Tulsa Drillers. Later this evening, we will have that game going on. The visiting Midland Rockhounds come tomorrow night to have a set of 4 for the San Antonio Missions, versing off the Rockhounds. But anyway, guys, it was a depressing loss. Evidently, we tried to get the score in, but they never gave it back. Well, let's go over the runs, hits, and errors as we go through. First for Tulsa, 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. For the Missions, 2 runs, 13 hits, and a devastating 1 error. Well, this will just about do it for us for a while. We'll see y'all back for the 3rd and final game of this 3-game set. Tulsa Drillers taking on San Antonio. We'll see y'all again in a few hours.